So my Indian in-laws are in town and staying with us for a few weeks, and oftentimes when that happens, I'll try to make some cocktails for my father-in-law, and he likes them, but he's a man of particular taste, and he doesn't love them. So I'm on a mission to change that. I'm gonna try to win his heart by making 3 cocktails with Indian spices. What do you think?
Yeah.
And a big thank you to, the Spice House for supplying these wonderful spices and sponsoring this video. More on them later. The first drink comes from the Dishoom cookbook, and it is made with a wonderful honey, turmeric, and cayenne pepper syrup. So we're gonna start by weighing out 200 grams or about 5 fluid ounces of set honey. To that, we're gonna add about 100 milliliters or 3.5 ounces of hot water. Mix that together, and that's gonna give us our honey syrup. To that, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of ground turmeric and another tablespoon of cayenne pepper. Then grab a whisk, preferably one tinier than this, and mix all that together. Then add a bit of full-fat Greek yogurt. We're shooting for about 200 grams here, which would be a little more than half a cup. Again, stir that together. Then we're gonna curdle this like a milk punch. And to help with that, we're going to heat it up at 80 degrees Celsius or about 175 degrees Fahrenheit. And you're gonna try to keep it at that temperature for about 2 minutes before removing from the heat and adding 2 ounces or 60 mils of fresh strained lime juice. You're now gonna keep that off the heat, give it a quick stir, and let it cool for about 1 to 2 hours to settle and curdle. And just like with a milk punch, we're gonna strain out the curdles. And you can do this with a sieve and a cheesecloth. I like to use a wet coffee filter. And this process is gonna take a couple hours, sometimes 3 to 4 hours to get it all out. And the remaining solids you keep at the top are great for things like marinating chicken or lamb. So put that aside and let it do its thing, but I promise it's worth it. When done, we're gonna add 2 ounces or 60 mils into a shaker glass. Because we have some citrus in that syrup already, we're only gonna add about half an ounce or 15 mils of fresh lime juice. Then grab some nice reposado or añejo tequila, and we're gonna add 2 ounces or 60 mils. Load that up with ice, and we're gonna shake that for about 15 or 20 seconds to chill, dilute, and add a bit of aeration. I'm gonna split this over 2 drinks to share with my father-in-law, and the milk proteins from that honey syrup should add a nice layer of froth on top. All right, this is the first cocktail from the Dishoom cocktail book, and this one is called the Cyrus Irani, which I think was based off a character in like a theater production they put on or something. But the turmeric syrup is meant to simulate or remind you of the turmeric milk that you would drink when you were sick. Did you ever drink any turmeric milk?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so that's in a cocktail. We got a little tequila in here and a little extra lime juice. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's give it a taste. Okay. I'll let you give your thoughts first. What do you think of the flavor?
Excellent flavor, man. Excellent.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's very nice.
It's got a little bit of spice.
A little bit of spice.
From the cayenne. It's nicely balanced. The tequila rounds it out really well. This is excellent. I really like this. Yeah?
I like it too.
All right.
It's really good.
We got a winner.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we nailed it with the first one, and I think it was the turmeric that was really the secret sauce here. Can we do something else with it? So we'll start by peeling and cutting up some fresh turmeric, or you can recruit some expert help here. They look like little baby carrots.
Mm-hmm. That's such a nice color, right?
The daughter always wants to get involved, but back to making the cocktail. So we're gonna infuse about 100 grams of these thinly cut turmeric slices into about 500 milliliters of gin. Now you can just let these infuse for about 5 days or so, or you can use a hack from Dave Arnold and use this rapid infusion method with nitrous oxide and a cream whipper. Simply add all of that turmeric, which is guaranteed to stain your hands, as well as the gin, into the cream whipper. Seal it tight, then add your first nitrous oxide charger, give it a quick little shake, then your second nitrous oxide charger, another shake, and let it sit for about 2 minutes. Then rapidly discharge the gas and do it over a cup like this, because some will come out. Then we're gonna bottle this and strain everything out through a tea strainer like this, and ooh, that is gonna stain the table. Don't tell my wife. Yeah, that's not coming out anytime soon. Make sure to do this over a towel or something. But let's make some turmeric infused gin and tonics with this. 2 ounces or 60 mils in each glass. Squeeze in half a lime in each. That'll be about half an ounce or 15 mils. Carefully drop in a few ice cubes because again, this stuff is gonna stain and oh my God, it is over for me. Once we clean that up again, we're gonna pour in our tonic water. So I've grabbed the Fever Tree Indian tonic water appropriately. I'm using the light version, so it's slightly fewer calories, but still quite tasty. Use whichever tonic water you like, and then we're gonna drop in a few sippy cylinders, give that a quick stir. Okay, so this is a turmeric gin and tonic. Yeah. What do you think of that color?
Excellent. Light yellow, just like a turmeric color.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
You like gin and tonics?
I love gin and tonic.
Okay, well
That's my favorite drink.
Well, here we go. I'm excited to have you try this. Turmeric gin and tonic.
Sure.
Cheers. What do you think?
Very good taste.
Yeah?
Very good taste.
How do you like this compared to the last cocktail?
Compared to last cocktail, my honest opinion, I like the last cocktail.
Last one was
because
good.
it has a little sweetness in it.
Yeah.
This one was a standard gin and tonic with the flavor of the turmeric in it.
Yeah, it's
So those who love the turmeric, probably they will love this one. Or they haven't tried it yet, they should try it.
I think it's quite nice.
It's nice.
Okay, we have another winner, I think.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Excellent.
Okay, we are 2 for 2, and I owe it all to the wonderful spices from the Spice House. Big thanks again to them for sponsoring this video. The flavors on these spices were absolutely wonderful. I mean, the Spice House is known for being the top purveyor of the finest spices, herbs, blends, and extracts to all sorts of people, ranging from renowned Michelin-star restaurants to home cooks or cocktail enthusiasts everywhere. I love it because you can get everything here, from essential and rare spice varieties to proprietary rubs and blends that they make themselves. And they produce everything in-house in small batches to ensure optimal freshness and really the best flavor. You can check them out at thespicehouse.com or their social media at The Spice House. I'll put links in the description below. Okay, we're heading back to the Dishoom cookbook with this old-fashioned variation. It's called the Viceroy's Old Fashioned. We'll start by pouring 200 milliliters of boiling water into 2 tea bags and letting it infuse for about 5 minutes. Then in a saucepan, weigh out 220 grams or a little less than 1 cup of dark brown sugar. To that, we're gonna add about 8 dried bay leaves. Squeeze the tea bags, pour the rest of the green tea into the pan, and give it a stir to combine everything. Then you're gonna place that over a low heat and heat it gently until the sugar has dissolved. Then turn the heat up, allow it to bubble and reduce to a thick dark brown caramel, which should take around 10 minutes. Once it's cooled, discard the bay leaves and it should have a nice thick consistency like this. Next, you're gonna measure out about half a liter of rye. I like Rittenhouse. Pour the whiskey into a sealable bottle and then add your caramel reduction. Give that a quick shake to combine everything. And now the book says to let it sit for 1 month. But I'm a bit on the clock here, so let it just infuse for a day and we'll see how it is. We're then gonna add in our dilution, about 115 mils or a little less than 4 ounces of filtered water. Then 2 teaspoons of Angostura bitters, or you could use orange bitters here. Give that one last quick shake and let's bring them in. All right, this is the final cocktail. This is an old fashioned that was made with this bay leaf, brown sugar, and like green tea syrup, as well as some Angostura bitters and some whiskey. So we'll see how it is. I'll pour a couple glasses. It should be good to go from there.
Alrighty.
Which is your favorite whiskey?
Well, I used to drink Black Label, Johnny Walker Black Label. Lately, I switched it to Glenlivet's.
All right, let's give this a taste. I think this is called the Viceroy's Old Fashioned, again from the Dishoom cocktail book. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, what do you think?
Yeah. Tastes good.
It's good.
It's good.
How about the sweetness? You like the sweetness? A little too sweet?
I like the sweetness. It's not too sweet.
Not too sweet? Okay. Yeah. Yeah,
It's an excellent choice. If people love a little bit sweetness and try to avoid the bitterness from the whiskey,
Yeah.
this is a good one to select.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth, right?
Pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Pretty smooth.
Cool. Well, thank you for being a guest taste
Thank you,
tester.
sir. It was my honor.
And you're wearing all the right clothes today. Go buy that merch.
Yes.
Thanks for watching, all. If you want to see me try cocktails inspired by spices or food from any other country or culture, let me know in the comments below. Cheers. What do you think? Strong.
Sorry.
Strong. You go down the wrong pipe? Here, we'll do it. We'll do another take. It's fine.